13 have died, 40 others injured after that train overshot the signal, hit another from behind on the Howrah-Chennai line in Andhra Pradesh on Sunday. Remember, this comes months after the horrific three-train collision in Odisha that killed over 280. Well, the tragedy occurred at 7 p.m. yesterday when the Visakhapatnam-Raigada passenger train collided with the Visakhapatnam-Palasa passenger train. T.S. Ramakrishnan, Railways expert, is joining us now live on the broadcast. T.S. Ramakrishnan, your first reaction, sir, to this horrific news which has come in. Once again, a train tragedy being reported, this time from Andhra Pradesh. What do you believe was the reason behind this? Do you attribute this to human error?
It is too early to say anything on this now, actually, because unless otherwise the detailed investigation comes, it is difficult to say anything. But from the sources that are, given by the railways and otherwise, it looks as if there was an overshoot of the signal by one train loco pilot, and as a result, he has gone and rammed into the train from the behind. So that is what we are trying to understand, and that is the reason the last 4 bogies of the train, which has been standing in the waiting for the signal, got affected. And all the 4 bogies were thrown out, and then that is the reason for this casualty. That is the first thing. Second thing is the reason for the casualty of around 13, 14 or something like that, maybe because these trains are, both the trains are passenger trains, and these trains must be operated with ICF coaches, not with the LHB coaches, because we have started manufacturing aggressively LHB coaches only in 2017. After Suresh Prabhu has ordered to stop manufacturing ICF coaches. So had it been LHB coaches, then the casualty would have been much lesser, and the media would have not even noticed the accident, because it all depends on the number of deaths that actually matters more for the media. So if there are no deaths, then certainly media would have never noticed, and it would have passed just like that. So that is second point. The third point is, it is time for Indian Railways to fix up this anti-collision device, Kavach, in almost all the trains, not just in Mail Express trains, premium trains, but also in the passenger trains. It has been happening, but there are, every day there are around, because it has to be fixed both on the passenger trains as well as on the freight trains. Had it been fixed, then even if the driver overshoot the signal, the Kavach system would have applied the brakes automatically, and it would have averted the train accident, or it would have come closer to the previous train and then just, hit it very lightly, gently, not at the speed at which it would have rammed now. So these all are actually the points, and this is like, this is like, working on the safety aspects of railway is a long-run process, and hopefully the safety will be given now topmost priority in spending as well as in execution than all other projects. So that will become the priority of the Ministry of Railways now, actually, I hope.
Right. So safety should become the priority of the Ministry of Railways is what you're clearly saying, T.S. Ramakrishnan. But as far as this incident now is concerned, do you believe the next step should be an inquiry committee to be constituted and remedial corrective steps to be taken as well?
Yeah, certainly. The Railway Safety Commissioner will investigate into this, and then he will give you a complete report on what happened and how it has happened. And the remedial steps are not only based on the past accidents, but also should be based on the probable kinds of accidents that could happen in the on the railway tracks. So it is not just about one dimension, because there are 100 dimensions on which actually the accidents could happen. Even fire accident could happen. Some other kind of accidents could happen. We don't know. For example, a flash flood could also create a problem on the tracks, and then it could have resulted in derailment of the train. So there are 100 reasons on which actually an accident could happen. But fixing all the problems, I mean, not one by one, but simultaneously is the solution. And moreover, our railway systems also as becoming more and more dilapidated, because a lot of replacement has to be done, both in terms of tracks, in terms of coaches, in terms of signaling equipment. And we also have to go for in-cab signaling and coverage system. Thereby, the driver, even if he doesn't have to look outside for a signal, but he can see it on his panel itself, and thereby he can reduce the speed and increase the speed. And there can be an integrated way of connecting all the trains that are running on the tracks, like the way the metro system works. Metro system is a centralized system, so that is the reason why there are no collisions. But here it is an open system where trains can come in from any side, and there are many trains, freight trains, which may be standing on the loop line. So when some accident happen, invariably the passenger coaches will also derail and then fall in the nearby freight train coaches. Thereby, they are increasing the severity of the accidents. So that also is a possibility. I don't know whether any train has stood on the side loop, but if it is so, then it will be severe casualty. It will lead to severe casualty. So a lot of things have to be done on railway safety, and preferably it is also advisable to have a member rail safety at the top level, who will be made responsible for all the lapses in the railway safety, and who is supposed to be given powers to fix all the safety issues, starting from fire accidents, then derailment, this signaling failures, and then accidents during construction. So a lot of things. So the philosophy of safety has to increase, has to improve in India, not only in railways, but also in other dimensions of our life. That's what I can say.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.